I've heard it said that abused children will grow up to be abusive parents, or they will be abusive to adults in some way in their adult life. Maybe they're just a menace to society. But when you have all that pain and anger in you, and that has become your habit, your normal feeling, your habit of what you feel inside, it's very difficult to let go of that pain, that anger, that suffering, that victim mentality. But there are people who grow up in an abusive household and they go on to be protectors. They serve the community. They're of service to others. And those people have really found a way to move past those hurts, to move past that victim mentality. I'm living proof that it can be done. I am living proof that if you truly want to move past all the pain, hurt, anger, all the victim mentality that you have growing up, it can be done. And then you can go on to live a life of happiness, joy, abundance, and sometimes service to others. I absolutely love my life. I love empowering women to let go of their fears, their anxieties. Maybe you haven't gone through a horrific trauma in your life. Maybe it's just something that you've been holding on to for a very long time and you don't even really realize it's there. But you're so frustrated because you can't get ahead. You can't seem to create the lifestyle that you want. And you don't understand why, as hard as you try, the same thing or the same kind of thing keeps showing up in your life. Well, it's because we live our life based on habit. It's the truth. Everything we do is based on habit. Every choice we make is based on our habits. And where do our habits come from? A habit is something that you do over and over and over and over again until you don't even really realize that you're doing it. Think of the way that you get ready in the morning, how you brush your teeth, little things that you don't even think about, how you drive to and from work. You don't even think about these things that you do over and over and over. And yet, they affect everything that you do every single day. So why would it be any different when you are having a lack maybe in your health? You just can't seem to grab a hold of your health and be the health that you want. Have a healthy body. What are your habits around your health? Are you in the habit of getting out and exercising? Are you in the habit of driving through the drive-thru when you're hungry? What are your habits? Now, it's one thing to say, change your habits, but habits, that's interesting because sometimes we don't even realize that they're there. They're so ingrained in our subconscious. But I'm here to tell you that whatever hurt that you have, whatever you're holding on to, you have the power to let it go. And how do you have that power? It's by recognizing where your habit is coming from, where your belief is coming from that's causing you to choose the same habit over and over and over, that's prompting you to have the same lifestyle over and over and over, and you just can't seem to make those changes. Growing up, I came from a very abusive household that went from verbal abuse to physical abuse to sexual abuse by the age of 12. There were so many times in my life as a child that I would just wonder, why am I here? What purpose do I serve? Well, I'm here to tell you that those hurts don't go away very easily. But we have a choice. We can hold on to those hurts. We can hold on to that anger. We can hold on to that vengeful feeling of wanting retribution towards another person, place, or thing. Or we can learn to let it go. When you learn to let it go, it's so amazing. But when you hold on to it, it affects your whole life. It affects your health. It affects your wealth. It affects the joy in your life. It affects your relationships. It affects everything. It affects your career. Because if you have this habit of feeling like you don't deserve, low self-worth, low self-esteem, you will continue to choose situations, events, relationships, health choices, wealth choices, all based on that feeling of low self-worth, low self-esteem. You will continue to keep that habit of that feeling inside of you every single day. And then every day you wake up and you say, why am I so miserable? Why am I so sad? Why am I so angry? And then you look for something to blame it on. Oh, I'm going to blame it on my childhood. Oh, I'm going to blame it on that person who's not nice to me. Oh, I'm going to blame it on... You know, there are a plethora of things that you could blame it on. But the truth is, you have a choice. You choose. Are you ready to let it go? Are you ready to give up that victim mentality, that victim thinking, and set yourself free? Because if you are, let me just tell you, it is the most amazing feeling in the world. When you finally understand the gift that you are, the reason that you're here on this earth, and you can give yourself permission to love yourself in every single way possible. You will see that once you learn to turn that around, it changes your health, it changes your wealth, it changes your relationships, it changes how you view yourself. It's fantastic. Now, what I'm going to ask you is, if you're having something in your life that's negative, that's just not the way you want it, what are you going to do? What are you prepared to do to let it go? What one thing could you do today to make a change in the way your world is, in the way your life is? My name is Nancy Mueller, and I'm a life coach. I work globally with women over 40, and I absolutely love inspiring, motivating, and empowering women everywhere. Because every woman has a time in her life when she feels like nobody understands, or she's not being heard, she's not being valued. At those times, it's very important to reach out. It's very important to seek someone who understands what you're going through. Not someone who's going to commiserate with you. That's not what we want. We don't want to stay in that negative feeling. We want to move past that negative feeling. Again, my name is Nancy Mueller. And if anything I've said on this video today has you thinking about making some changes in your life, connect with me at www.nancymuellerglobal.com. There are many ways that you can connect with me. If you're truly ready, if you're truly committed to making changes in your life, then connect with me. If you're simply interested, maybe I've piqued something in you that you hadn't thought about before, go to www.nancymuellerglobal.com. Poke around. See what I have to offer. There are many things there that can inspire, motivate, and empower you. This is Nancy Mueller saying ciao for now.